Hello again, this is Adam from Mannheim, Germany. I'm responding to the question or the idea that teachers that work too hard are the ones that burn out. As from my own experience, again, from being a teacher in a high school, I can say that it's not necessarily the amount of work that can burn out a teacher, although that can have an effect on a professional teacher. However, from my own experience, the things that would burn me out were the things that I could not control. I worked at a private school, and private schools are a very different animal than the public schools, especially considering the amount of money that most parents put into the school for their children's education. It creates a certain dynamic of the school becoming more of a commodity than so much a place of education. So the things that I couldn't control was the interaction between the administration and the parents, the way the parents viewed the school, the way they viewed the teachers, their attitudes toward the teachers. That would also have a trickle-down effect on the attitudes of the students. And those were, again, things that, while you could at times have an effect on the attitudes of the students, especially in your classroom. There are many things that you cannot control. The student's having a bad day, a student had a fight with a friend, a student has a very difficult home life, things that you, even if you are one of the best teachers, may not be able to overcome. And there were instances of times where you could reach a student at for a short period of time who were coming from a difficult home life, but that was a fairly difficult thing to do. Teacher burnout can happen from the feeling of not getting through to students. And this isn't necessarily correlated to the amount of work you do, although if you are feeling that way, you're probably trying to do a lot of work. And burnout can cause you to work even harder, surprisingly, than you would think. If you get the feeling that maybe if you just this assignment here or just this lesson here or tinker with these things, you may be able to stage off burnout. But burnout can happen regardless of the amount of work you do. It is not to say, though, that it is not correlated to how much you care about your students. Burnout can happen from caring too much about students. And that sounds strange to say as a professional teacher, but there are times where you have to pull away and recognize that are not a student's friend, you are not a student's parent, you are their teacher. You are there to educate them and to help them become, hopefully, more informed and rounded individuals. But you are not the authority, you are not the responsible overseer of that child. You were working with that child at most for an hour and a half every other day and sometimes 45 minutes in a single day. You have to be able to pull away and to accept that you are not the end-all be-all of that child's life. So thank you very much. I hope everybody has a wonderful weekend, and I will see you all next week.